Slave to a Gladiator by Lachlan. Annabelle was born in 17 AD. She was born as a slave. When Rome came, she was a prisoner of war, and her father was killed at the time. Rome invaded a lot of places, like France, also known as Gaul back then. Whenever they invaded a new place, they always had the same building plan, as they found it was structural and would also come efficient. Once captured, they would go to prison. Then they would find out whether they would be going to gladiator school or not. Roman gladiators were often treated poorly. They were often treated poorly as the Roman soldiers knew that some of them would not survive. Also, they did not make any friends because of the same reason. Killing animals was often a main priority for the Roman gladiators. As often in the game, a jaguar, a lion, or another animal would often enter the Colosseum and start attacking on some of the gladiators. They also used a fighting dummy to learn the valuable places where to stab, punch, and kill. Not all of the gladiators went to the Colosseum. A lot of them went to a different stadium where they would fight. If lucky, then they would be transported to either the Colosseum or another stadium. The gladiators knew they all had to take a health and fitness test to see if they were capable of completing the fight and gladiator school. If not, they would continue gladiator school until healthy and ready. The weaponry and armour given was based on what they had and didn't have. So if they weren't as strong, they would have gotten a stronger shield. A lot of the gladiators wore helmets to protect their face and sometimes even their identity. The start of the games was usually the most anticipated event in the Roman gladiator fights, as this was the time that they would be introduced and the games were started, with killings and the lions and jaguars and so on being let out of their cages. All the blood from the bodies was washed onto the wooden floors covered by sand. A lot of the gladiators below the arena often smelled blood that had leaked through cracks in the wooden floor. Once only 2 gladiators were left, those 2 last gladiators would fight, and then the emperor would decide who will die or who will win. The emperor has decided that Annabelle must kill the other gladiator. She is escorted out of the Colosseum by the other soldiers.